Good afternoon everyone, I'm Liza Angelia Escarda, your first presenter. The topic assigned to us is Ugoy ng Duyan. And here's what we'll be going to discuss. The biography of the author, the presentation of the elements, and lastly, our interpretation and analysis of the song. Before I proceed, here's a short video of the song Sa Ugoy ng Duyan for us to recall.
Sa piling ni nanay,
lullabies include Sa Ugoy ng Duyan, which translates to In the Rocking of the Cradle in Tagalog and is officially known as The Sway of the Baby Hammock in English. Levi Hilario wrote the lyrics and Lucio San Pedro composed the music. They were both recognized as national artists of the Philippines, and this song represented their most well-known joint effort. It has been translated and recorded by a variety of Filipino musicians, and because of its popularity in the Philippines, it has been described as being as well known as the Philippine Anthem by an entertainment writer for the Philippine Entertainment Portal.
So, before proceeding to the presentation of elements, let us first meet the author of the lullaby. So, the author's name is Lucio San Pedro. That he was born on Angono, Rizal, which also known as the art capital of the Philippines, on February 11, 1913. So his parents are Soledad Diastro, I'm not so sure, but his father is Elpidio San Pedro. Lucio is from a musically inclined family. His mother performed in a choir, while his father plays organ at their church. And also, his father is his first music influence. Lucio plays various instruments like bandurria and octavina. He also took over the church organist from his grandfather. He also joined a band that was established or created by his father to further refine his talents and enhance that. So he enrolled to the University of Philippines Conservatory of Music as a scholar, determined to make a living by performing music. So he was 37 years old when he wrote the lullaby. The tune that San Pedro's mother, Soledad Diastro, used to hum when she put him and his siblings to sleep when they were children or they were still young. So that hum became the basis of the song's music. So because of his mother humming when they were a kid, he have created a music through that. So that time he wrote the song on the year 1940. So moving forward to 1946, he was granted a special reward for his stone poem, Hope and Ambition. So then year after, he enrolled to Juilliard School of Music in New York City. So he then collaborated with a musician named Levi Hilario. They wrote together the lyrics of Ugoy ng Duyan, who later hailed as the world's only leaf player. So after many experiences and everything that happened, they were both recognized as a national artist of the Philippines. However, though, after that was announced, few days before that, Hilario passed away due to multiple organ failure in 2002. And after that happened, after 2 days that happened, San Pedro passed away from a heart attack. So yeah, that's it for the author's background. That's it for his introduction. Let us now move on And now we're down to the analysis of elements in the lullaby titled Sa Ugoy ng Duyan. So let's start this with the persona. So the song's persona is the child who has now become an adult or a grown-up that is reliving his memories with his mother when he was still a child, and wishing that those memories will never fade. That person is also longing for his mother's love and wanting to go back in time where his mother would sing for him to put him to sleep as he faces the hardship of life. So for the addressee, the song's addressee is the mother who has either been long gone or still alive but is now away.
The song's tones are soothing, nostalgic, longing, and passionate. The voice's style expresses the song's mood as light with a bit of emotion. The themes are a mother's unconditional love. The song reveals a mother's love for her child through a lullaby. It is warm that makes us crave it through good and bad times. A love that can soothe or reconcile us, reminding us that all will be well. A love that inspires and keeps our feet on the ground. A love that can move mountains and bring out the greatness in us. It is evident from the lyrics. Nais kong maulit ang awit ninang mahal, awit ng pag-ibig habang ako'y nasa duyan. The next theme is the love and longing between mother and child. A wholesome moment between the mother and the child as she slowly swings the hammock with utmost gentleness and sings a lullaby in a loving voice. To fall asleep was enough to soothe our restless spirits. That time we'd never think twice about revisiting if only we could turn back the clock. It is evident from the lyrics. Sana'y di magmaliw ang dating kong araw nang munti pang bata sa piling ni nanay. Nais kong maulit ang awit ninang mahal, awit ng pag-ibig habang ako'y nasa duyan. Sa aking pagtulog na labis ang himbing, ang bantay ko'y tala, ang tanod ko'y bituin. Sa piling ni nanay, langit ang buhay. Puso kong may dusa, sabik sa ugoy ng duyan. The symbol used in the song is the duyan or the hammock, as it is where the love and memories are shared between the mother and child who wishes it won't fade. It is depicted in the lines. Sana'y di magmaliw ang dati kong araw nang munti pang bata sa piling ni nanay. Nais kong maulit ang awit ninang mahal, awit ng pag-ibig habang ako'y nasa duyan. The song also consists of figurative language like the metaphor that enhances the quality of the music, such as the lines. Ang bantay ko'y tala, ang tanod ko'y bituin. Sa piling ni nanay, langit He describes his slumber as serene, with stars watching over them and protecting them. Life is like heaven for him when his mother sings him her lullaby.
There's not much imagery on the lyrics of the lullaby since it's just a very short repetitive phrases, and these are the only imagery found. So yeah.
This song was written as a lullaby, thus it has a mellow rhythm that will put kids to sleep while bringing adults to tears. It is a bittersweet song that adults and children may connect to, as Valley Ray 2019 demonstrated. According to Filipino 2019, the music had a mellow, soft rhythm similar to how a hammock would rock peacefully. As it moves through the weight of missing his mother's lullaby, and a lento or largo with a 40 to 60 BPM complements its favorable aspects. The pace, in this case, is a little slow. Sa Ugoy ng Duyan embodies a 3/4 signature corresponding to a protracted definition, claims under Other Sun 2015. The back and forth passage of quarter notes that pass stepwise back and forth represents a soft and gentle lullaby. When it comes to music, it makes you long for the days when your mother used to sing you to sleep. Even if no one sings it, it still sounds good. According to the Filipinas Heritage Library 2018, the song the composer's mother used to lull her children to sleep was inspired by a lullaby. The music complemented hilarious lyrics about the love and desire between a mother and child. According to Cabales 2015, the vocal line has a limited range of a third above and below C5, and the melody is not wildly flourishing. Additionally, according to Anderson 2015, the song's texture is approximately C5, making it simple for singers with high or low voices to perform. The vocal line's straightforward melody suggests a modest boy. The voice range and dynamics convey gentleness, like a monotone that fosters a meditative atmosphere. According to Anderson 2015, it enables a performer to be expressive. However, the performer must voice the text's main points to break the tune's monotony. The notes are in harmony, which means they complement one another and are an excellent whole in terms of melody. The opening of Cabales' 2015 composition is marked by a brief but approachable piano introduction in the key of D flat major. There are then two strophic verses, two grace notes as ornaments. According to Anderson 2015, the piano's use represents a state of relaxation.
Now we're done with the elements. Let me first discuss the applicable literary approach before discussing the analysis of the lullaby. So, we all know that life is a system of birth through death, and it is also a process of growing up and learning through it. So, in stages in life, we face different experiences and challenges, various and multiple challenges, which for a reason are a source of our viewpoint or our standpoint. So therefore, the perspective of humans varies in age, role, and gender of the reader or listener. So yeah, listening to the song Ugoy ng Duyan delivers a various insight into our life, such as being infants, experience as a child, a care of a mother, or just the process of us growing up as an adult. So using this reader's response analysis is a great idea to obtain the song's overall impact on its listener, since this analysis focuses on the reader's viewpoints based on their social status or their social values, gender or their gender role, age, and their specific and unique experiences. So it is really important to specify some of their details to see the perspective they have in themselves when they hear the song. So that would be it for discussing the applicable analysis. Let's not wait anymore and go to the last part of our report, which is the analysis.
And lastly, here's our analysis of the song. We, as human beings, are scientifically born through a process of reproduction. However, it's biology created from love and other emotions. The moment we are born, we embody the natural characteristics of nature, which manifest the importance of interactions and roles in an environmental matter. We are bound to interact and share bonds, but the first warmth of feelings we experience is from our mothers. This song, Sa Ugoy ng Duyan, or in English, The Sway of the Cradle, greatly conveys a mother's deep love for her child and how a child cherishes it. Amazingly though, the perspective of the song might depend on the reader's social role and personal upbringing. The Ugoy ng Duyan lyrics display a human emotion from babyhood, reminiscing the goodness of the time from a blissful ignorance era. However, the song portrays a mother's fondness for her baby and pouring her whole being into the little creature's presence. According to medical humanities, when a mother sings a lullaby, she creates a mystical bond between herself and her child. When mothers hear this song, it reminds them of their duty and role in the household. This lullaby will help new mothers with an infant in their care, soothe and ease their mind that was clouded with worries and exhaustion. A mother named Caitlin Gillespie wrote a lullaby to help her through pregnancy. She was imprisoned and pregnant with no clue how to live her life. But she expresses that lullaby helps struggling mothers to be bond with their babies. Also, according to the Journal of Medical Humanities, when a mother sings a lullaby, she creates a mystical bond between herself and her child. A bottle of admiration for their wife and mother will arise when a father hears it. A trigger of memories from the past that helps recall their emotional attachments. A grown man can fully reminisce about their mothers and wives' sacrifices. Now the question is, how will a child react to the lullaby? Most children are very fond of their mothers, but some show unappreciative gestures. Through this song, it will remind them of their mother's unconditional love. No matter the circumstances in life, a mother will always communicate their love toward their child. No matter the role, age, gender, and social value, we must be reminded of a mother's uncontrollable fondness for her infant. And here are our references, and that's the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.